Good afternoon, people. So this week's video, I'm going to be solo wild camping in the Peak District. So I've actually just been to drop someone off at Manchester Airport, and I looked on the map and it's only 30 minutes away. I might as well carry on and go for a wild camp while I'm here. And believe it or not, I've never actually solo wild camped. I've always been with someone. This will be my first. So I'm heading up to the Woolpacks, which is right by Kinder Scout. It's quite a popular spot. See it all over Instagram and stuff, but the reason I'm going there is because today the weather is very hit and miss. It's saying there's going to be showers on and off potentially, but it's saying there's going to be big gusts of wind. And I thought, with the rock formation, you can pitch your tent in between a few rocks. It'll keep you covered in the night rather than your tent getting blown everywhere if you're exposed. In my head it seemed like an ideal location, and I've been up here quite a few times, so I know my way up without having to check GPS. But yeah, we're about a third of the way up there now. As you can see, this hill, once you're over the top of there, that's basically most of your ascent done. And I'm parked on a road called Kinder Road, and you can stay there overnight for free. So with it being a Friday afternoon, I thought it'd be like quite dead, to be honest, and there wasn't even much parking. It's only about 5 spaces left and the road goes for ages, but yeah, it's only like, so it's 2:45 now. I've seen loads of people heading back that way. Got to head up and over this little steep section. You can actually go right over that way and round. There's a path called Jacob's Ladder, but it just takes a lot longer. This is just quick. You get over it and you're flying. So I'm up and over the rocky section there. Pretty much flat now for the rest of it. To this point it took me just on an hour. But something I have noticed, because I'm solo camping, normally I split the weight of the tent with Dom, and even the gas and the cooking equipment and stuff, and obviously I'm carrying everything myself, and I can feel the difference. I weighed the pack this morning, it was around 15 kilograms, and I only weigh like 70 kilograms, so probably a bit too heavy. And to be fair, you know, I'm carrying beers with me and stuff like that, and I'm probably overkilled it. I've even brought a big down jacket and stuff that's in my bag, but it's quite warm today, man. It's 15 degrees and it feels well hot up here, man. But you know, you gotta learn from the mistakes, haven't you? You do it a few times and then you keep lightening the load. But yeah, it's been a bit harder getting up here. This doesn't help though, man. That's why I'm a bit mad like when I'm wearing winter boots today, just cause I know like I can blast through this then. I wasn't risking a pair of shoes in this, mate. Peak District's just known for the bogs. So we're just coming up to Kinder Road, and you can see over there in the background where them rocks are. That's where I'm heading. That's where I'll be camping tonight. You can see quite a few people around the area, but it doesn't look too busy. And we're pretty much here, safe and sound. And about 30 or 40 people have just come off here, so hoping it dies down, but a lot of people will probably be travelling back soon. We're getting a bit later, so as the weather has said, it is quite gusty up here. But probably go in this area away from where everyone walks. But I'm just going to have a little look around now. It's the popular part, so probably not the best part to stop. So that's where it originally was, over there. I found quite a few suitable spots in between rocks and that, but I tell you man, people been using it as like a toilet, and there's like toilet roll everywhere. I don't know why people just don't take it with them, you know what I mean, and bin it. But just everywhere decent, had toilet also. I was like, I give that a miss. And I'm looking around this area, there's nothing as of yet I've come across, but it's got to be something, hasn't it? We keep searching. Sure, I'll come across something in a minute. It's just I have noticed them winds are picking up big time, so best to find a sheltered spot. Why not just take them home there, lad? Someone left the boots there, man. Ripped the soles off them. You can just see there's a guy there while camping, and he's got the king spot. He's right in between the peat. She's windy, he's covered. There's just nothing good around without toilet roll all over it. It's another random boot. Literally brand new, we got it. Quiet on this part. There's two people down there. Right bit of water. That might be decent actually, 'cause it's in a bowl. Not really a lot of flat spots though. So I've come across this spot earlier on. I've ended up just returning to it. I'm going to camp here. No, it's not the straightest pitch ever, but it'll do. I'll be able to get my tent in between this and you cover from that wind, because every time I go out in it and get exposed, it's not great, mate. It's the gusts are quite heavy, so this will do, man. But yeah, this is what it is. It's alright. It's just off. It's off a part of a little path, but a lot of people go over that way, so not many people come here. So I'll be shining this. As you can see, just out of the wind. Sorted, mate. Obviously this side I've left, I've got nowhere to put the pegs, but the rest of it's sound, man. Just tight enough to get in. That'll do me. Just hope no one comes in the middle of the night. Can't see it. People have been through it, but it's fine. And that's, yeah, that's sound, man. Obviously the entrance on these are on the side, so I had no choice but to go there. But to be honest, I just went here. Oh well, has it been over there on the edge somewhere with a view, but it's all good, man. There's the wool packs there, so I've come quite a bit down out of the way. Look how nice and flat that is. You know what, it's sound. I'm happy with that. Get my sleeping gear ready now and then put a scran on, because I am absolutely starving after walking around for that long. Tell you what, we've still got some good views up here. You can see all the way into the distance, see cars and everything. There's two people there. There's me below. Not a bad little setup that. Apart from one side's a bit loose. I'm liking it. Yeah, people seem to be coming off here. That'll die down in a minute, but people won't be coming up soon. It's going dark soon, so I'm going to fire up a quick scran on that now. So here's a look at the scran. I've got some butcher's flavoured pork loin steaks from Morrison's. Luckily I bagged them up again because they burst. That'll be fine. Gonna have it with some rice. Probably won't eat that. Coffee for the morning. 4 Bud Light. Fancies a little wine tonight. I like that jam shed. And some crisp for later. Apart from, there's not much room in this tent, as you already know from the other videos. But I'm gonna sleep up that end, so I've got loads of room to put my stuff then. Leave all that, but probably fire this up now. You know what, I'll probably have a quick beer first, seeing as it's 5:15 now, so I'll have a quick beer and then crack on with the scran. Oh, gassy them. That was nice in the warm either. Can't beat the lakes, man, when you camp next to a stream. It's the best, because when you've got cold water all day, get them cold. They're alright though, do the job. To be honest anyway, I only wanted to find out what it's like to solo camp. Probably have me bevies and that, have a scran, and then I'll be getting my head down when it goes dark. Yeah, cheers anyway, people. So I needed a new pan and I went on Amazon a couple of days ago and I bought one to bring here, bought a collapsible one, so I was like, yeah, it'd be sweet that. Anyway, it turned up and it had those handles that like clip in. One of the handles was broke and I was like, oh god, well I can't get one in time to come today. So I've got an old pan here that I've brung a couple of times, and what I realised was it screws off. There's a screw in the back of it, right? And I was like, well, I've got a screwdriver, and then I realised I carry that knife around with me. It's like a black Swiss Army knife, and it's actually got a screwdriver on it. And I was like, why don't you just take the handle off and then you just store it inside? And it's small, and to be honest, I weighed it against that other pan, and it's probably, I think it was 150 gram heavier, and that's better, to be fair, although it's a bit battered. And I thought, may as well save me money and just screw the thing off and screw it back on. Even easier, the knife screws it straight on, and that took me probably 20 seconds to put back on. And that's it, man, solid. Tell you what, don't underestimate, unless you're going for weight, don't underestimate a pan from like a Asda or somewhere, or like a Tefal. Just get one with a screw in the back and you're good to go. And at least you can put it inside and it's small. The other ones, yeah, the lightweight ones are alright, but they're not, I wouldn't say they're the best either. Mate, they smell heavy, proper nice. I think they're gonna fill me that up, to be fair, once I get this rice as well. I'll tell you something, best rice on the market, that stuff, unbelievable. Tilda, says that goes with salmon or curry like, but it's getting with pork steak tonight. Just have me scranny in, a few people have walked past. No one's noticed me, believe it or not. Everyone just keeps walking past me, so I must be stashed out of the way, which is a good thing. But this is done, so I'm going to eat this now. And then go and throw my boots back on and clock the sunset and that. Tell you what, although I enjoyed that dinner, it can become a bit of a pain in the arse, that. Bringing a pan and steaks and that, because it's the cleaning after. I like been cleaning for like 25 minutes then. And then obviously putting it all away and that. I do get why everyone's on the dehydrated meals and the easy stuff. It can't be like a pot noodle, mate, just simple. But yeah, it was nice that, and proper full up now though. Don't know what that is. Yeah man, but I've come up here for a bit. You can just see me little rig out there. Just see over there, two fellas have pitched up right on the edge. Bit of a windy one for them tonight, but they're happy to get in. They're happy to get involved by the looks of it. But yeah, Sam, man, can't complain. There's been a few people coming past wild camping and that, but I'm happy with that, just in case the wind does get bad tonight. But yeah man, gonna chill up here and have another beer. Gassy in my bag then. Yeah, now that I've had something to eat, I feel sound. Seen quite an interesting post there the other day. That Chris, MCM Outdoors, fellow scouser, had posted about how YouTube seems to be rewarding people who are doing extreme stuff, so like they're going out camping in bad weather, you know, this happened, clickbait titles, all that. I knew exactly what he meant when he was saying it, and he put a big long post anyway. Go and read it if you get a chance, quite interesting. But I tend to agree with what he's saying. You've got people going out there, as he said, trying to find the worst conditions. I got in my bag and I was like, I could actually be filming stuff and that here, but I'm fairly happy just sitting here. You know what I mean? The wind's picking up and I'm thinking, I couldn't think of nothing worse than doing that just for the video or whatever. I think it takes away the reality. I'm not going to become something I'm not for YouTube views or subscribers at the end of the day. And I had a good read through the comments, and a lot of people agree with him and a few never. Just have a look, go on his comment section. There's quite a few interesting things have been said in there, and I was just sitting here drinking my beer and it popped into my head. It's like, for instance, if I go up that rock there 10 foot above me, full signal, everyone's texting me or whatever, I come between the rocks and there's no signal, but it's quite therapeutic, mate, to just not be on your phone. Like, it's like 20 to 7 now, probably go dark in an hour and a half, and you know, I'm just chilling, eating my beers, my crisp, and I'm fairly happy, mate. It's mad. It's the simple things in life that matter, and you know, a lot of stuff's overcomplicated. And then I think from the views perspective though, then they're looking for that, like,
what's the next extreme thing, or who's going and doing this. And there's a lot of people who just go out and camp and share their experiences with people, and you know, they never get anywhere, or people are going, well, why aren't you doing this and that? I understand that it's social media or whatever, and you know, it does get views, but I think it can take away from it a bit. It's just the simple things are the good things, man. Yeah, I was just having a good ponder, man, for about 10 minutes, thinking that poster scene was like, it cracked me up in a sense, but definitely worth a read anyway.
You just see two people have just turned up there, not far from me. Decent little spot. To be fair, they don't look like they're getting battered by the wind. And then you get these two over here, and then looks like another two might be pitching up there. Unless they're just walking around, but looks like it's quite popular here. Didn't think so many people would be pitching now, but it is Friday night, so could just be finishing work and coming down. But yeah, I'm going to go over there and have a little watch of this sunset and have another beer. Just go back to the boat patch where I was originally looking for the spread. Tell you, I can feel that wind well, I can hear that wind now. Jeez. Let's see what already. It's mega windy up here, man. Good views though. There's geezer here. Oh, I'm gonna have to head back there, man. That wind's bloody hell. Been in that wind for about 20 minutes. Eyes and everything is streaming. Couldn't sit up there for too long, man. It's actually getting a bit cold. But yeah, nice to watch the sunset anyway. It's starting to dip behind it. It's a bit cloud in the way though, so it's dipping behind. Just noticed as well. Good few tents around now. Some over in this area, obviously them two by me, and then two over there. Thinking as well, did I overkill it camping between the rocks? And now I'm starting to think I didn't, because I wouldn't want to camp in that tonight, man. If you get exposed, you're just getting wind beaten all night, and don't think I could sleep if that was the case. Like, I wake up at any noise, so I'd be like probably just tossing and turning. So I'm glad I'm in that spot now. And then anyway, yeah, you can just go for a little walk and have a look around anyway. It's just weird being on my own, because I don't really know what to do with myself.
Spark another beer, get out of that cold for a bit. I tell you what, I've been thinking for a while. Might get a dog in the next about 18 months or something. Just something small to come camping. If I do more solo stuff, you just can't beat a dog, man. Used to have a Japanese Akita and he was just boss, man, but just want something really small I could take up the mountains and just chill in the tent with, just to keep you company, because I just don't think there's nothing better, mate, honestly. Used to live in Melbourne in Australia a few years ago, and we had a cat there, and she was boss, man, but you're obviously not going to take a cat up a mountain, are you? So they've both got the pros and cons. Definitely something on the cards soon. Just been sitting here with a beer, watching the sun go down, and there's people pitching everywhere now. Don't know if you can see on the rocks up there, someone's turned up. Got these two guys here, they were there before, like, and then these lads have just turned up. 3 of them. Literally going dark in a minute, people are just pitching now and just appearing from nowhere, so why not, you know what I mean? Especially probably because they've finished work and had to come up here or whatever. But yeah, honestly didn't think it'd be this popular, to be honest. I think there's more people here than there was when I went to East Altana Lake District a few weeks ago. Tell you what, mate, doesn't half get cold when that sun drops. Jesus. I was sitting there and drinking my beer on the rocks and I was like freezing cold. I bought some of these before, the All Nostalgia snack, that man, Freddo. And these used to be about 5p. And now they're like 25, 30p or something. Jesus. You remember these if you were around the 90s, man. To be fair, just tastes like a Dairy Milk though. Oh, Dairy Milk Freddo. I even know they made them. They are proper nice them now. See what this little bottle of jam shed's saying. Do you like this, to be fair? I think I like the Malbec, or Melbec, whatever you want to call it, better than Shiraz Dom. That's all he has. Yeah, it's nice that, man. It's like, tastes quite sweet. That's why I like it. That is not bad. Can't complain. Can't even stomach the last beer. Warm beer, man. Not great. If I was in the lakes now, I'd have a nice tan next to me. That's freezing cold, but it is what it is. Still good, man. But yeah, it's still like, it is mad because if I was at home now, it'd be pitch black and it stays light for a lot longer. Obviously, I don't know if that's something to do with the height, I don't know, but it's strange because it is getting on a bit. Right, people, that's the wine drank. It is 8:45 and just gonna get my head down now. I've had to sleep down the other end of the tent, so my head's right on the ceiling. I was on a bit of an angle before when I was listening to a podcast having me wine. Went out for a quick look then, it's nice and clear, but yeah, gonna have an early one so I can get up a bit early in the morning. Probably head down about maybe like 7. Yeah, but it's been a good night and I'll see you in the morning. Take it easy. Morning, people. Just gonna have 5 then. Just woke up, so gonna have a coffee and that now. And start wrapping up before it goes late. No point in going back to sleep now anyway. That's it, people, all wrapped up. Leaving no trace and all that. The bag of crap and the bag is nice and wrapped up. Just gone 6:20, so we're actually going to get up at about 10 past when the sun come up, but it's already light up here at about 5:30, so it's done me a favour when I woke up. But I'm going to head down now. Should get back to car for about 8:30. Tell you something, mate, just lost my bearings within about 5 minutes, as you can see. No idea, it's so different when you can't see in front of you. Literally just had to set a GPS route up to see where I'm going here. I've been up here quite a few times and lost my bearings like instantly, but obviously I know a general idea, but it's probably not the best place to go off path up here, like, because there's a big slope down the side of the valley. And that's where I'm heading and you can't see anything. But yeah, GPS route set up so I can air it in my pocket. But it's mad considering how clear it was last night. There's the wool packs. Just about here. Decided to take the more conventional route back rather than up and over that hump. It's quite steep, that part I come over yesterday, and with it being so claggy, it's not the best place to be coming down. This route's just gradual but a bit longer. It goes round to the left and back down towards the car, but just it swings past just really slowly, the descent, so nice and easy this. Should only take me like an hour to get back. The Grand National today, and not really like, I'm not into horse racing or anything, but people will be travelling down the motorway towards Aintree because I live up the road from there. I'm just a bit wary about driving down a moat later on. Hopefully I can beat the traffic. So there's Pat joins onto Jacob's Ladder. Quite popular, that route. They've made like a step section coming up, it's just rocks, it's quite good. But yeah, it's well known that. I'm just cutting across, I've got to cut around it, but that's the very end of it, I think. You can see it on the GPS there. I'm nearly down the side of the hill anyway.
Morning. Tell you one thing, this does feel a lot longer than going over the hill. I suppose you pay the price for elevation fast. So what, it's a nice chill on this one, nice and quiet. Seen a guy at the very top of the wall line just camping off the path. But yeah, there's a nice little views coming this way. Breaks it up anyway. And yeah, there's not too much time on. Hey, this big hard case has just chased me down. I can't do nothing to you. Go on, go. Oh, start to stamp. Doesn't help. Oh, I'm getting chased by them all here. Doesn't help life. That's it all on the path. How many did I see here? No, they're all chasing me down here. May like walking through a minefield here, the sheep. I think they're just warning you, to be fair. Doesn't help that they're all following me, like. So I'm just around the corner from my car now. About a little night that, to be fair. First solo wild camp in a bag, first Peak District wild camp in a bag. And yeah, if you've liked the video, please drop me a comment, give us a like, or even subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. But as always, people, I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.